Good day, everybody. My name is Chris. I'm from Chris Fit Crypto. Now I'm trying to do my first DeFi video in ever, but it's not the first time I've been on YouTube. I've done a lot of fitness things in the past, but today I want to talk about specifically Safuu. Now it is 3:15 on Sunday, the 12th of June. Current price is $12.35. And I think this is probably the hottest thing in DeFi right now, as far as what's being talked about. If you just go onto YouTube and type in Safuu, you're going to have about 20, 30, 40 videos a day. Some of them are the haters, and we can listen to them. Sometimes they might have an opinion that might be worth listening to. Sometimes it's just a load of rubbish and you just avoid it. And I think they just want to just voice their opinion and help to destroy the protocol, but I don't think that can ever happen. In fact, I know that it can't, because every single time there's been a major FUD, it's only dipped down and it's come back up again, because all of the people that are invested in this program are just continuing to rebuy tokens. And I think it's a wonderful thing. It's a brilliant community on Discord. And at times it gets very passionate, which is an amazing thing. It's lovely to see. Now, first of all and foremost, I want to actually thank a massive thank you to Mr. Daniel Prado. And I think he's an amazing influencer on YouTube. He's very passionate about this project. I'm in the UK here. He was over a couple of weeks ago. I tried my hardest to try and get over to Brands Hatch, but I couldn't for one reason or another. But I really wanted to meet him, to come down and see the other influencers and perhaps even meet Brian Legend, but I couldn't make it happen. I didn't win the competition, which I applied for. Just so you know, I'm a motorsport nut, and I've been to Brands Hatch loads and loads of times, and I love watching and following the Formula One. It's the Azerbaijan Formula One Grand Prix today, and I hope Lewis Hamilton's done well, but I haven't seen any of the highlights just yet. I haven't watched it. Don't spoil it for me, because I'm going to watch it later. One thing I want to talk about today is the validator nodes that has been mentioned. Now, I've got some notes written on paper here. Originally, when the validator nodes were talked about, they were saying that it could be worth, as much as $200,000 to $500,000. Now, yesterday Brian Legend said that it was going to be much lower than that. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to just run a hypothetical prices of what I think it would be. Now, this is completely hypothetical. I've got no inside information. I'm not in the inner circle. I don't get paid for these videos. I don't do anything at all in the team, and I'm nothing to do with that. And this is certainly not financial advice. However, I'm going to assume that it's going to cost $100,000 for a validator node, and I'm just going to work on that number. It's nothing but hypothetical. It's just a blind guess until we see the white paper on the 9th of July, I believe it is. Now, hypothetically, if it is 100,000 at the current price today, then you're going to need nearly 1,400 Safuu, 1,397.8 Safuu to cover that. And that's the price at $12.35. Now, if you had that, then you could swap or pay for that validator node with Safuu. Now, the way that I believe it's going to happen is that you basically purchase it with your Safuu, and then you've got the validator node. So here's one thing that you probably do need to know. If you had currently 40 Safuu today, and you purchase 40 Safuu, which I can tell you at the current price will be exactly $496. You'll be earning near enough one Safuu a day, 0.9 Safuu per day. That gives you a daily return of $11.33. Now, that's at the current price with that caveat. Now, if you had 40 and you then went all the way to the 1st of March next year, you would have, just give me a second, calculator. I'm just doing this live. So 40, and on their calculator website, you would have, for 261 days left, you would have 14,601 Safuu. Now, the amount of the token would be fact because it's automatically rebasing at the price 2.28% per day. So that price, that amount of Safuu, the actual token itself, you will have that amount of tokens by the 1st of March 2023, and that is fact. Now, as I said before, if it was a £100,000 node, $100,000 node, then you're looking at around about 1,400. So that gives you some room for thought. Now, obviously, the price of Safuu will go up and it will go down as per the market conditions. And I'm not a financial advisor, and the way the market goes is tightly close and linked to the price of BNB, and we're currently in a bear market at the moment. So I reckon that if you were to buy at 40 Safuu right now at about $496, you will have enough to buy a validator node. If it is the price that I believe it could be, $100,000. So the next thing to talk about is I've had a couple of videos, and I'm not too sure where this number came out. It's saying that the validator node would be worth around about 56,600. Now, I have no idea where that number came from, and I think Daniel Prado might be able to help me out with how that number came to be. But validator nodes are needed to validate every single transaction to make sure that value of that token, those tokens are then transferred to X, Y, and Z. Now, a lot of people are holding Safuu at the moment at the current price, and they have probably increased their amount of Safuu to an extreme percentage. And they're getting between, I saw one that had 620,000 Safuu, or 602 Safuu on the blockchain or something like that. And they would be getting a massive rebase all day, every day. They'd be earning probably 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 Safuu a day, which is absolutely insane given even at the current price at $12.35. I really believe that this is a project to keep on top of. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly just tell you about the rankings of how much Safuu you have. So if you brought one Safuu today, it's worth $12.35, and that would give you 0.02 Safuu a day, which is about 28 cents a day. If you brought 40, it would be around about $496, and you'd be earning 91 cents a day. And you'd be earning about $11 a day. If you're a shark, you had 150 Safuu, that would be just about $1,863, and you'd be earning 3 Safuu a day, which is roughly $42 at the time of recording. And if you're a whale, 500 Safuu is going to cost you 6,210, with the daily return of about 11.4 Safuu, which is $141 if you were just to keep on selling it. And if you're a giant squid, then it'll be around about $12,420, and you'll be earning about 22 Safuu a day. So my way of thinking is, and please pick up in the comments if I'm wrong, if you bought 40 Safuu, you would have 14,000 Safuu by the time the 1st of March came along, which is more than enough at the current price to actually buy a validator node. So hit me up in the comments, and I'd love to hear your feedback. I may admit that some of the math is it will be out of date by the time that you see it, and please like and share and subscribe to these videos. I'm hoping to do a 10-minute one every single day just to bring up the important points on Safuu. And thank you very much. It's Crypto Fit, and my name's Chris. Hope to see you soon.